Hey people, so I had to make a change, and it was for very good reason. Even though the change I had to make, the way it happened, it wasn't nice, but at the same time it had to be done. Let me explain. So I've changed locations in terms of where I'm staying, and obviously things didn't quite work out, you know, at the last place that I was staying, and it's just unfortunate the way it went down. Unfortunately, there was disrespect and other things that, you know, that was said and done, and you know, in the grand scheme of it, I just had to leave, you know. And I ended up moving to a different place, and it turned out that this place is much better in terms of the setup, in terms of the people, in terms of, you know, it's more organized, in terms of everything. Yeah, it's much better, you know. And also, might I say that even for my peace of mind, believe it or not, it actually worked out a lot better. So I'm able to do a few things, like for example, I could cook my own meals, and you know, just stuff like that, that, you know, was just, man, that makes a huge difference. And especially when you're trying to save money, you know, eating out can be costly, but at the same time, in terms of my health, eating out can also be robbing of my health too. So but even though it's a bit of a sacrifice, in terms of me saving some sort of monies, but my health being robbed at the same time in the name of saving money, long term, was definitely not a good thing. Oh, and another thing that also was definitely a big difference was the sleeping environment that I'm in is so much more better for me, and it's more stable. So I'm able to get a really good night's rest without having to feel disturbed per se. But that's because of, you know, the way things are structured and the way things are done. It makes a big difference. And also it gives you a feeling of like you're at home versus you're, you know, like at a hostel, or if you're at a hotel, or if you're anywhere that's basically temporary, where you don't have that feeling where you can kind of rest your head and feel as though you're at home per se. So yeah, that definitely made a big difference. So of course, with the move and the way it all happened, and especially with everything that has gone down, which I'll talk about in a separate video, by the way, okay? I feel like I'm just starting all over again. And at the same time, while all this is happening, it's like as though life is breaking down, but for good reason. And even though it's bad the way it's happening, but in the grand scheme of it, it turns out to be, you know, a bad thing for a better thing, if that makes any sense, okay? And because of all of this, you know, I'm having to do things differently now. And not only I'm doing things differently, but also I see things differently, and as well as, you know, whatever other changes that are probably going to be coming up, you know, as the days unfold, that I'm pretty sure that I might have to make an adjustment, or I might just have to do things in a way that I normally wouldn't do it, but it would be for the greater good. So while all of this is going on, please, I humbly ask y'all, pray for me, you know, in the changes that is happening and all the changes that I'm going through, and as well as, you know, everything else that's probably about to happen, good, bad, and indifferent, that it all works in my favor. All right. So speaking of favor, can you please subscribe to my channel? Please hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded, and as well as give this a like. Please share this video with your family and friends, and leave me a comment. I know you're thinking something, so go ahead and just leave me a comment right about there. All right, and let's get a discussion going, and I will see you on the next one. One love.